what you see there from the group into this tonight's game?
Yeah, I think we had a really good start, got off to a 3-0 lead, and we get up 3-0, we can't do things to give the other team momentum and try and give them life to get back in it. And, we got to keep pushing, got to stay out of the box, and we just can't give them life.
How crushing was that collapse considering the momentum you had generated from the last game to now?
Yeah, it sucks. It doesn't feel good right now. That was a big game for us, one we needed to get points out of, and we can be pissed about it tonight, but we got to turn the page. We've been playing some good hockey, and there's a lot of games coming up, so we need to find a way to just turn the page and not get too down on it.
You mentioned the fact of staying out of the box. We've talked a lot about how the PK hasn't been to your strength this year. How would you explain why this team hasn't been able to get the job done in the PK throughout this season?
Yeah, I don't have the answers. We definitely don't do ourselves favors by taking as many penalties as we do, and we gotta bear down. We gotta bear down out there and just find ways to get big kills. We've done good jobs in some games, and other games it hasn't been as good. But we just gotta find a way to get it done.
Next one.
First off, what did you see from your team in this one tonight?
Thought a lot of good, and then obviously not the third period we wanted, but just move on.
How do you explain what happened over the course of the second half of the game, where this team seems like it lost a bit of focus? How did you see it?
Maybe just the penalties. I think it gave them a little bit of momentum, and then and it's unfortunate.
From your perspective, what did it feel like to be back in an NHL game and playing in this one tonight, and you of course get your first NHL goal out of that?
Yeah, it was really fun. I thought Milars and Kazi made a couple good plays that shift to get generated to the front of the net, and then obviously it's always a pleasure to be in the NHL. We're super grateful.
What do you think of how James Reimer played tonight?
Yeah, he made some incredible saves. I saw he played with us in Belleville when I was there, so he made some incredible saves tonight.
Considering the situation that this team is in right now, where they're trying to get themselves back into the playoff picture, how crushing is this loss considering the collapse and the stakes ahead of you guys?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's too crushing. I think we just got to learn from it and turn the page and just get back at it on Saturday versus the Hurricanes.
Thanks.
Not the result you guys wanted, but what did you see from your team in this one tonight?
Yeah, I think we played 2 really good periods, and then obviously penalties kind of killing us, and give them momentum. And I think James made some huge saves, and wish we could have helped him out more tonight.
The penalty kill, particularly on the road, has not been a strength for you guys this year. How do you explain why it hasn't been effective at that part of the game?
Yeah, I think the other team creates momentum. They have a lot of good players on the other side, and we just gotta be more dialed in. I feel like if we all play in the same structure, I mean, we can't really give up a 2-0 there either. We're up 3-1. We just gotta be a little bit smarter.
Dylan mentioned a little earlier that it takes just keeping out of the box to. I would just like to know how much will discipline be a focal point for you guys these next coming games?
Yeah, I think we're taking too many penalties. Like I said, I think our kill, obviously, last game was really good. I think tonight not good enough. And there's some really good players in every team. They make a lot of money. They're getting paid to put the puck in the net, and they're going to get chances. But we just got to limit those chances and don't give them those grade A.
Considering the momentum you generated from the last game, how crushing is this loss considering what you had done the last game against Columbus?
Yeah, it hurts. Definitely really frustrating. Obviously, I think when you're up 3-0, you should win those games, and we just got to be better than that. And like I said, they're a good team, but if we just play our game in the third, one pucks in hard areas, we're going out here with a win tonight.
Thank you, Tim. Thank you.
Travis, obviously not the result the team hoped for, but what did you see from your team in this one tonight?
We didn't play well enough to win for 60 minutes. I liked our first period. Took way too many penalties, especially in the third. Uncharacteristic of us to not get at least a point in a game like this. And I didn't think we had enough players that played a strong enough game for 60 minutes.
Why is it that this penalty kill has been so ineffective throughout this season?
I'm not going to talk about the penalty kill. We've done it a lot. I think there's been a lot of factors. So,
particularly on the road, it just hasn't been.
Yeah, I'm aware. It's really good at home. It hasn't been good on the road. If we can pin it down, it'd be fixable right away, but it's not as simple as that.
How do you nail down getting your players to be more disciplined? Some of your guys tonight have said that the key to winning more of these games is to stay out of the box.
Yeah, we gotta be smarter. Can't take stupid penalties.
What do you think of how James Reimer played tonight, considering the circumstances?
Yeah, I liked his game. Yep, thought he gave us a chance to win for sure.
Considering the momentum you generated from the last game, how crushing is this collapse, considering how this game went?
Yeah, I wouldn't call it crushing, but it's disappointing for sure.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay.